Hi, it's Rebecca, Empathic Crow. So I decided to see if there were any messages that wanted to come through before, excuse me, somebody had a fire when I was outside earlier and got my allergies ramped up. I have sensitivities, everything. Anyway, so I decided to write down a message before starting. I have a message. I don't think it has anything to do with the reading, because the reading will be, of course, a general reading, a message that hopefully I always send out the intention that it gets to whoever needs to hear it. And there was a very specific thing that came through when I was like writing down impressions. So I saw this almost like a flower, but it was like interconnected circles, but not like the flower of life or anything. And I was like, and at the top it says 10, 11, 25, reading for whoever needs it. And so there are those circles, and I was like asking, well, what is this? And somebody said, and it feels like a grandma. And she says, in a box and antique. And I was like, so there's this thing in a box that's an antique. And she said, it's too valuable to be tucked away like that. So if you have, well, let me go ahead. And I was like, well, what is it? And I was getting a sense of like a candy dish. And then I heard the phrase, a sweet for my sweet. So I don't know if somebody has this old antique vintage candy dish that was their grandmother's or their great-grandmother's that is in a box tucked away somewhere, but whoever that may be for, your loved one is saying that this candy dish possibly that has some kind of design that looks similar to this, it's too valuable to be tucked away in a box. And maybe a sweet for my sweet is something that she would say. I'm not sure, but that is what came through. So hopefully somebody who sees this, it resonates with, and just know that you're, like I said, it feels like a grandmother or great-grandmother energy, would like for you to take the candy dish out. It feels special and important, so it would have been something that would have been out in her home all the time. Like I'm seeing it on like this wooden, I can't tell if it's like a sideboard when you come into the entryway or if it's like a table. But it's like a wooden, like real wood, not the press board that you have today. So yeah, that's a message for someone. All right, so we're going to start with the Crow Tarot. I hope everyone's been doing well. Two cards coming out. We got the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So interesting. We've got two nines here. Both cards have the sun in them, but one is behind the clouds and the other one is out. We're going to see kind of what that means. I'm going to let it come forward just a little bit. Whoever is Nana, or Nana is the word I'm feeling, or grandma or whatever, but whoever, she is serious about this dish, and she was like, see, you can put it out, display it, and you don't even have to put candy in it. Like, so whoever has this dish stored away in a box, there's this push for you to put it out on display. I heard, and if you don't want it, then you can give it to someone else, but it should be out. All right, so God, angels, ancestors, guides, anything else that's coming through. So we had a whole slew of cards that came out just now, and so I guess this is going to be the reading. So we got the Four of Wands. We got the Four of Pentacles. So this is a reading where we're getting like the same numbers. So we've got two nines, two fours, nines and fours. I think we're big. Yeah, in the video I did while half asleep recently.